if I, as a layman, I'm not talking about being a technological person, but if I, as a layman, want to know your behavior, I could easily go onto your WhatsApp status and know how you're doing. You know, you'll be seeing a lot of students putting in sad quotes when they're sad. You'll be seeing a lot of people putting happy quotes when they're very happy. You can see people showing their personal preferences on WhatsApp statuses. So even a small part of your life, which you think is pretty private to a couple of people, is not private. Even when you're walking around, oh, and just to move, just before moving ahead, I'd like to tell you that yes, you are being heard by many of these companies. So, uh, yeah, I mean, just try it out yourself. I mean, just say anything, and the next thing that you see on your social media is the same thing that you want to see. And also, AI itself is going to be the next warfare that we are still struggling with, and it's a war that we're still fighting. But the ethical considerations is very important. It's very important to make sure that your life is not on social media. It's very important that whatever you are portraying on social media is what you think is important. So when I came in, I never had any social media platforms, or I never thought about it before. Maybe when I was very young, I made a couple of IDs. I'm not sure. But when I came to Pakistan and I started to work, my marketing team actually said that, we have to brand you, so you have to have a social media handle. And so they talked about having Twitter and many other things. And then I actually proposed that, okay, so if you want me to be on social media, let it be on Instagram. Because I feel that Instagram has good algorithms that run at the back end. And they are actually not the people who are listening to you. So apparently we shifted, and then LinkedIn, obviously, because that's something that is a pretty good platform for interacting with business people and your people that you're in the field of. But again, ethical considerations. It's very important that our data that is being derived by AI should not be available to the public. And you can see that because of AI systems now, you can manipulate audio, you can manipulate images, you can manipulate videos. There's so many people talking about deep fakes. There's so many people talking about deep voices. Uh, you know, Even I'll tell you a joke. I actually put up a joke on my friend day before yesterday. I took his voice, put it on a cloner on AI, and cloned his voice and sent it to him. And I said, why did you message me like this? And he was like, when did I do this? I said, you did. You must have been tired at that time, but you just did. And he actually believed on it, and he said, oh yeah, maybe, I was probably tired when I messaged you. So there are a lot of things. Even your voice is now being taken. And I'll give you another information. People think that our voice that we're speaking right now disappears in the environment when we speak, or maybe stays in the environment for maybe a week or so, or maybe a day or so, if you want to put it that way. But let me tell you that your voice in the environment stays for 100 million years. So that is your voice samples. So anything you speak, you say, is going to be in the environment for the next 100 years. So now people are developing a system, an AI system, where they're going to take these voices from the air, from the environment, and put them into a system and manipulate those voices and bring it to us. So it could be that I could go to Germany, I could go to Hitler's house, and I could take that machine with me and start recording his voice that is in the air. So, there's a lot of things that AI is doing, but ethically, it's all wrong. Nobody wants to. I mean, imagine it's so emotional that somebody dies in your family and you're taking his voice and manipulating it into AI, and then, sending it to everybody that this is his voice that is coming back again and again. So how emotional damage that is to people. It's emotional damaging, uh, emotionally damaging to people. So, AI needs to be taken care of very firmly. And when I'm talking to you students, it's very important that you all understand that AI is very dangerous and very advantageous as well. So there are advantages and disadvantages of AI, which you need to consider. But as students, as innovators, you need to be, you need to make sure that you are looking at both of the aspects. But again, as I was mentioning, there needs to be three important aspects when you are choosing this career. Number one, choose the career that is odd, that people are not looking at. I understand that everybody is studying and studying hard because of the fact that they want to uh, make money and they want to make good money or good salaries. But if you think yourself as an innovator, you will then make sure that, yeah, I am working on something that is important and that will impact the world. The second thing as an AI career, to choose AI, is you need to work on a project. Now, it could be any kind of a project, a smaller scale project to a larger scale project. You need to work in those areas. And number three is gain knowledge. Read what is trending. Read what's in the trend. Don't go behind things that are already implemented or things that are already there. These are three career advices that I always give to students, and I feel that it's our social responsibility to tell all of you what is coming towards you and what is important and what's not.